Hi, I'm Jeff Haynes, editor at Tech Bargains, and today we're bringing you a video review of Digital Storm's XM15 laptop. One of the biggest dilemmas that faces consumers when they're looking at buying a laptop is whether they want to focus on power or portability. Until we actually find a system that manages to be as light as a feather but handles everything we throw at it for at least a day or more without needing a charge, it seems like we'll have to constantly deal with this seemingly antagonistic struggle. Fortunately, there are some computer manufacturers out there that are trying to address this issue, and Digital Storm thinks that it's managed to meld the exact balance between power and portability with the introduction of the XM15. Digital Storm produces a wide range of baseline systems, and virtually every element can be adjusted and tweaked to a user's personal preferences. The XM15 series starts at under $1,000 and comes with one of 4 different basic models. The system we reviewed is classified on Digital Storm's website as the Level 2 Better system, which comes with an Intel Core i7-2630QM processor running at 2 GHz and 6 GB of DDR3 RAM. This is complemented by an Nvidia GT540M with Nvidia Optimus technology and 1 GB of visual RAM. The XM15 has a 15.6-inch LCD display with a native resolution of 1920 by 1080 and comes with a 500 GB hard drive spinning at 7200 RPM. Some of the other specs include a DVD burner, HDMI output, 3-in-1 card reader, Wi-Fi, and a multitude of USB ports. Clearly, Digital Storm wanted to answer the power dilemma with its choice of CPU, and the decision to build around the Sandy Bridge processor was the right way to go. The 4 cores of the CPU charge ahead at 2 GHz and can be boosted up to 2.9 GHz in turbo mode, while still taking advantage of its 6 MB of cache. Coupled with 6 GB of fast DDR3 RAM, and you've got a system that definitely holds its own. What's more, the native full HD resolution of the XM15 makes it stand out as a higher-end system in its class. And while this didn't come with a Blu-ray drive, you can easily configure a system with either a reader or a writer on Digital Storm's website for a very nominal fee, less than $200. As a result, 1080p videos and games that take advantage of higher resolution settings look fantastic. We're also pleased to see that you won't be stuck with outdated technology for what you pay for the laptop. The XM15 packs 2 USB 3.0 high-speed ports for fast file transfers, as well as 2 extra USB 2.0 ports for older devices. It also comes with an eSATA port, VGA connector, and HDMI output for external visual options. All of this is held in a sleek, glossy frame that contains a patterned texture with Digital Storm's raised logo set in the center of the lid. The interior is just as nice, with a brushed black aluminum wrist rest surrounding the multi-touch touchpad. But one of the best features of the laptop is the fact that it is completely bloatware-free. Forget the need to uninstall unnecessary programs or junk from your system once it's delivered to your house. You're ready to go as soon as you turn on the laptop. Given the large numbers of systems we review, it was great to know that we could immediately get into evaluating the machine without worrying about some trial software, toolbar, or other unwanted program cropping up. While the XM15 is designed quite well, the laptop does have some technical problems. For one thing, the system we received came with the GeForce GT540M, which does support some of the latest technology like DirectX 11. But to get playable frame rates on some titles, whether new or old, you'll have to tone down the settings. If you're going to buy this system, we recommend chipping in for the GT555M that Digital Storm offers, which is a much stronger card. The same thing could be said for the hard drive. Even though it's a 500 GB hard drive that spins at 7200 RPM, the 16 MB cache is very slow compared to some of the other drives Digital Storm offers. If you have the budget for it, we highly recommend that you go for a dedicated solid-state drive. The 500 GB solid-state hybrid drive is only $64 more with this model, but it has twice the cache. We also noticed that the viewing angle was pretty average. While you don't have to be directly head-on, the screen quality quickly degrades at an angle. Finally, we weren't particularly impressed by the speakers, which are THX certified. The sound was decent, but there was no bass whatsoever, so explosions, in-game effects, and bass-heavy music just doesn't cut it. If you need this sound for your computing experience, make sure you get some external speakers. For the most part, Digital Storm's XM15 managed to strike the balance between power and portability quite well. The system came with a solid CPU, loads of RAM, it handled our test beautifully, and it also came without a single hint of bloatware on it. We do wish that we didn't have to adjust the visual settings to make sure that we had a playable frame rate for games, and that the hard drive was a bit stronger, but overall we do know that this is a well-made system that's sleek, powerful, and easy to carry, and it's only improved if you spend more time customizing the laptop on the website. For these reasons, we decided to give the Digital Storm XM15 a 4 out of 5. For more reviews on the latest products, as well as coupons and deals on systems like the XM15, be sure to check out techbargains.com.